Start stream. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. I've been up on the Discord for a little bit now. I was just going over how we had the non-farm payroll news event this morning and how the market tends to react very similar the past few times we got these reports. What happens is we'll get a crazy wick and we'll get a crazy dump, but what happens once that dump is over, we end up pushing our way all the way back up. I'm not saying we're definitely going to make our way back up, but I mean, at this point, buyers are stepping back in. We could check our heat map. Now, look at all the sweeps on the book map right here, right? Look at all these sweep orders. Huge orders, too. Gigantic orders coming in. All of them, all these. This was the non-farm payroll. 8:30 right here. They had a crazy drop, absorptions in the thousands and thousands, 1,800 right there. Huge stop orders left and right. Look at all of this volume coming in there. This was all that non-farm payroll movement. Keep going a bit. Price kept dropping. People kept shorting. And then we sort of started to make our way back higher. But again, because of the aggressiveness of the move due to it being a news event, that is why this move and this heat map looks so crazy. This is not a normal heat map. There's usually not an absorption every other candle or a sweep every other candle. So we're not jumping right into anything yet. We're staying patient here. We'll hop onto some 5-minute charts. Those were the 15 we were just looking at. Now let's take a look real quick at our NASDAQ, see if we got any trade setups coming up, right? So I don't really see, this was a PDH, previous day high, look for 15-minute reaction, may sweep 15-minute stop hunt before rejecting 15-minute demand, right? So I was looking for, this was a trade setup I was looking for the other day, which now does turn out to be today. But if we look at the daily time frame, we have a huge 50% retracement on this huge green candle right here. So that's going to be sort of my target on that. And the reason for that too is because we had a 50% retracement on crude oil and the market did just that yesterday. We had a green day. We started down here and it had a 50% retracement to this large green candle. Now, I'm not going to be looking for the exact same thing because CL and NQ are different indices, they're different tickers, they're just different. They're not the same. They're not going to move exactly the same. However, sometimes they correlate in types of price action, trading styles, and so on. So we're really just going to stay patient here, right? We know that the market likes to come up after a strong non-farm. The market did just open a minute ago as well, which I guess was that volatility pushing us back into this broken demand zone. I would consider starting a long position down here with the stop loss down here, but it's not even worth it in my opinion. Just not a fan of it. See the 1 minute? I mean, the 1 minute's not looking too bad. We'll see how the 1 minute moves. Until the 1 minute, I like the way you move. Do do do. I don't like the way you move. Do do do. We'll see. Take a look at our heat maps. Some strong selling right there, but I want to see if we could hold up at this demand zone. Because now that's strong selling, and if it's failing to push lower, it's telling me that buyers are trying their best to hold up. So I'm going to give this 1 minute a second to try to close. It's also a 1 minute fair value gap, I should mention. So I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on that. Because now I have my my entry and my stop and everything like that.
Morning, everyone.
Yo, good morning. What is up, Ricardo?
Made my profits in the pre-market already, and I'm done for the day.
Nice, love it. Yeah, guys, I'm liking that move off of that fair value, that 1 minute fair value gap. So I'm probably gonna look to take a trade off of it and just try to see if we could come back to those highs. I want to see how we react to it. I do want to see us dump into it. Because I'm looking at equities now too, right? And let's take a look at our equities. Microsoft had a pretty strong pullback. Meta strong pullback. Nvidia strong pullback. Everything except like Apple sort of weak right now. So I'm going to be a bit patient on that. But when I look at my watch list and I go for the change percent, most of the equities are a bit on the weaker side right now. So I'm going to be patient on this 1 minute fair value gap trade on the NASDAQ. If we take it, I'm trying to think of where the target is on this. Because I don't know if we're going to come our way all the way back up to those highs. So I'm going to wait. Give me one quick dip into that. Let me get filled. And I'll let you guys know if I get filled. Because again, we could fail this now and just dump right through it. This is the 1 minute chart. Let's look at the... Oh, we're getting something as soon as I pull away.
Your trade plan is to go long?
Yeah, I'm looking for some longs. I'm looking for some longs in this 1 minute fair value gap down here. We keep dancing around it, but we're also failing to rally from it. So it's like...
Question. Have you ever tried to install Bookmap on your laptop?
Yeah, I have Bookmap on my laptop. It's weird whenever I open it, it's like, this isn't the right update version of Bookmap, blah, blah, blah. And I have to, like, mess with it a
Because
bit.
I tried to download it and get it working on my laptop, and it didn't work.
Ah, it's shot. Guys, 5 minute. I'm not a fan of it. I really just can't take that yet. And if it wants to rally and this trade wants to work out, then great. I just didn't take it. But I'd much rather let this 1 minute close again, see if we can retest, and then I'll take it. But if this 1 minute wants to push all the way up here, and then in the last 20 seconds dump all the way back, I don't want to be caught going long up here. I missed that entry down here. It is what it is. I mean, shit, that would have already been almost a 2-to-1 on that. But that's alright, that's alright. We're waiting right now. 12 seconds, 10 seconds. If it gives us one more tap, man. If it gives us one more tap.
I think it's going to pull back again.
Yeah. Notice too, I want to keep an eye on that 5 minute chart. 5 minute chart is very important. Yo, is GME? Is that at what's it called? Is that at 70 something dollars? Is he a billionaire yet? Did you guys see that? Crazy, man.
Yeah, he's sold off or something.
No, he didn't sell, but if GME hits I think the $70 or the $75 mark, he will be on paper a billionaire. This roaring kitty guy between options and his stock of GameStop.
I seen that, yeah, crazy, but it dumped this morning, no?
Did it? That's what I'm asking. I didn't check. I did not check.
Yeah, it's sold off a bunch.
Yeah, the market's not gonna let this guy ride up. Did it dump the... Oh, yeah, it did. From 64 to 39. Alright, yeah, market ain't letting nobody get rich quick. Especially billionaire? That's wild, man. Shit, this might be a good buying opportunity on GME right here.
Apparently they're gonna do an investigation on that roaring kitty guy.
Yeah, they should. They should. I'm not hating, but like, come on now.
The system's going to try and put him down. I mean, how's he any different than Kathy Woods?
100%. Well, yeah.
That Pelosi lady too.
And Pelosi, dude,
she's
Pelosi.
The worst.
Pelosi.
Yeah, I mean, be honest. You know, Kathy Woods comes up. I'm buying this. I'm buying that. I'm selling this. I'm selling that. Well, he does the same thing.
Right.
So,
right.
So does Craig.
Yes and no, but you know what it is? My perspective on it is, it's the same thing, but it's not. She was saying to buy things. Facebook, Meta, buy large cap stocks. He's saying, guys, GME has a short squeeze on it. Let's just pump it and fuck these fund managers up. That's not real. That's more of a pump and dump in my opinion. Just in my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think? Marziti,
well, no, that's a fair assessment. If pump and dumps are, technically illegal, but they still do it all the time.
That is true. That is true, they do. Guys, let's see if we want to get any buying pressure in here. One more time coming to this fair value gap. I don't know, man. I don't know. 18 seconds left. Come on, one quick rip. YouTube, what's up, YouTube? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Check out our recent YouTube videos. I gotta put some more content out for you guys. It's been a little bit, been very busy. So sorry. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Come on, NASDAQ. Come on, baby. Crude oil was a little bit of a spike. NASDAQ. Come out and play. Just waiting right here, guys. Just waiting. Okay, we're coming close. We're coming close. You know, it's still not at that fair value gap, though. It's got a few more points for that fair value gap. But now we have 20 minutes left till that 5-minute closes, which now I'm just not a fan of at all, because that's a bit of a dangerous 5-minute if we look at the 5-minute chart right here, guys. That's why it's important to be aware of those higher time frames. There's that fair value gap. I'm going to wait, because again, I don't like how that 5-minute looks. Looks like it should just sell off.
Well, big moves are followed by consolidation a lot of times.
Yeah, I'm not liking that fair. I don't know, man. We'll see. You know what? We'll give it a go. Stops right below, obviously, the fair value gap that we're in right now. Stops right over here. Entered some longs. See if buyers want to step in. If not, we're out. Reason I got in, fair value gap and the 30-minute demand zone. Only problem is that 30-minute demand zone was broken because of that news. So really just staying patient here. Potentially not last entry for longs before we reverse, but could be a good entry for longs if we reverse. If we sell right off, then obviously it's not a good entry for longs, and that's just how that cookie crumbles. Nope, see how sellers are stepping back in again. Just got to be careful. Market knows how to wick us out, chop us out. Chop us up, Pizza Hut.
Where's your stop loss on that?
Bottom of this 1-minute fair value gap, right where we're about to go hit. No, I'm staying patient though. It does look like it's gonna want to go run through that stop loss. Staying patient. Market could look like that. Market could look like it wants to run through your stop loss, and then it could reverse, right? Market knows how to quote unquote look good or look bad. I'm looking at this 5-minute right now. Would love to see us push back higher. No. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting dangerous down here. That's some strong I feel like we're just gonna dump that. I don't know, man. That's some strong selling on Bookmap. Unless it wants to give us a little short squeeze, which I'm not looking like we're gonna get that. Just gonna stay patient. We could get a short squeeze. Who knows? People trying to chase shorts right now, right? People trying to go short. Meanwhile, the market might want to bring itself back higher. We don't know right this second. We just react to our levels and our zones. We didn't really reject any level, right? We had this fair value gap that we sort of rejected, but I mean, we started rejecting that there, and then we pushed back up, and here, and we pushed back up. So I'm not really keen on that fair value gap. Minute 50 in this 5-minute. I do like that buying pressure. Buying is not giving up. 1-minute engulfing candle. Nice, guys. Nice. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. Here we go. Nice and patient, capturing. Look at this strong buy bubble right there. We want to see continuation like that, right? When we're using something like Bookmap, we like to be aware of these bubbles that accumulate because that's our volume. Think of that as the volume down here. And look, we have another strong green volume shelf. That looks really good. Coming out of demand with some good volume off that 1 minute fair value gap. I like this so far, right? Look at that. I like that. There we go,
Oh,
guys.
let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Great trade so far. Let's see if buyers want to continue this. A lot of sellers are trapped. Gonna wait and see. Watch us go boom. Got the 5 minute closings in about 50 seconds. Come on, give us a boom. Give us something crazy. Look at these sweeps hitting up here, right? So if we were in some longs already, might look to scale out of a few. I am not going to be doing that. I'm going to be patient. Me personally, let's see, where am I targeting? See, I'd like to target where that news began and just like dropped us, because that would give us a really solid move up here. 82 points, that's pretty good on a NASDAQ. Not 200, but 82 is good. It's reasonable. Okay, that was a nice move off of that 1 hour demand, 30-minute demand, and fair value gap. 1 minute fair value gap. So I'm staying patient on this. I still had some downside targets that I'm aware of. Some upside ones too. We're in some longs. Nice. Let's see if buyers want to keep stepping in here. Any levels up here? Any levels down there? Not really seeing much going on. Some good pressure. Staying patient in this.
Right, I've made my profit for the day. I'm going to go away, journal the perfect trade, and step away from trading. Thank you, gentlemen. See you all. Bye.
Nice. Love it,
Very
Victoria.
nice.
Good job. Good job.
Have a good weekend, Victoria. Good weekend.
Awesome. 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 So now we're going to keep more of an eye on the 5 minute, because the 5 minute is helping us keep in the direction. It sort of helps us not stress as much, right? We entered this long position down here. We have our 5 minute entry. 5 minutes looking pretty green right now. We've been making higher lows. We started making higher highs. I'd like to see us continue that. Nice, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Keep moving. Yeah, to the KIM. Keep it moving. Let's go. Let's go. Love it. That's a good Friday right there. That's a good Friday right there. Like that buying pressure. Again, I want to see some continuation. Some good buyers stepping in on Bookmap. Gotta be careful. What was this? This was our 5 minute range, right? Our 5 minute opening range. Nice. That's a strategy of itself, a 5 minute open range trading strategy. Let's see. Do we want to keep going? You okay? Nice. Good bulls right there. Good bulls right there, baby. Yes, sir. We're chilling. We're chilling, guys. We're chilling. I love that. I love that. Yo, I love it now. Watch it reverse. Nah, I like that buying pressure. I'm gonna be riding with this, guys. It was a pretty solid entry. Gotta know my target. Gotta at least first TP right up here, right? At least right there. A little bit of a liquidity grab right there. Dude, I heard one of the dumbest... Okay, so I'm never a hater, but I heard ICT say one of the dumbest things, and it made me question, like, what's he saying? What else is he saying? But he said, like, he was like, the only time I've seen a market reverse is when it either fails a high or when it breaks that high and rejects. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, well, how else? how else would it reverse? There's no other way for it to reverse like that. It's either going to, yeah, break a high and reject, or it's going to fail that high and reject. There's really literally no other way. I don't know. That made me think. Come on, buyers. We could stop chickening around now. At this point, I move my stop loss up a little bit to these equal highs right here. A little bit. There we go. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink some water. 40 seconds on this 1 minute, 40 seconds on this 5 minute. I'd like to see the confluence of the 1 minute trying to hold and push higher to help the 5 minute close higher as well. And that's sort of how I do my multiple time frame analysis, is I like to know what's this candle doing on the 1 minute, and like, is it the last minute of the 5 minute, right? So if we're on minute number 2 or 3 of the 5 minute and we're pulling back in the opposite direction, that's fine. If we're in the last minute of the 5 minute and it just looks horrible, that's not good. If we're doing what we just did, where it pulls back on that 3rd minute, bases on that 4th minute, and then tries to get some momentum on that 5th, that's what's trapping people, right? People are trapped up here, then they end up stopping out down here, and then what happens? The 5 minute even closes back up there. Look at that 5 minute. Beautiful. Beautiful. What an easy-ish trade today. I'm not even going to jump the gun with calling it easy. But let's check that higher time frame. Ooh, 15 minute looks good for a rally to continue. 30 minute looks alright. 45, whatever, 90. Alright, I like that 30 though to continue. So we're definitely holding these guys. We have our higher time frame analysis confirmation. Or lower time frame entry. A higher time frame demand zone. Nice. Boom. First TP would have been hit right there. I don't believe we're reversing at this point, though. I just don't. This was pretty strong price action right there. There we go. Some buying on the market pulse. Give us that continuation. Come on. Leave those sellers in the dust. Leave those sellers in the dust. Let's go. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Huge. This is a 4-to-1 right there. 4 to. Oh my God. Keep going, baby. What a way. What a way to end the day. Oh my goodness.
That.
Dude, this is awesome. Catching this whole thing from bottom to top right there, man. Huge. I really want to get that full move. I'm nervous on the momentum, but I mean, not nervous on the momentum. Look at this strength, guys. And this is 10 seconds in the 1 minute. If this continues, we should get another 1 minute after to follow that. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. No way. No way. I know, right? Like, get out up there. Take your profit. That's a nice 4-to-1 right there. 4-to-1? 5-to-1. Yeah, I'm going to get out there. I'm not going to do the mistake I've been making all week. Let's see, though. I mean, I really like that momentum. Not going to cut myself short either. Not adding here. Definitely don't add up here. That was clean, man. 227 left. Again, pulling back on like that third 1 minute candle. See if we want to hold this area. That was crazy, dude. Still holding these. Still holding these. I want to see that continue. I really want to see this to up here. But I don't like this pullback yet. We'll see. 5 minute. We got about 2 minutes in the 5 minute. If we get some strong bullet pressure again, that would be phenomenal, dude. Microsoft pushing higher. Meta pretty strong. Nvidia's pulling back. No good. I haven't really been using equities today, so I don't really want to be finding a reason to exit. It's been going off this price action. It's been so nice. One more push up, and I'll probably exit this. Yes, sir. Well, we got a minute 15 on the 5 minute. We'll see how this 1 minute closes, right? Because again, that's making me consider, okay, are we going to rally just for the last 2 minutes of the 5 minutes? So the first 3 minutes, people are getting faked out? Okay, all right, we'll see. We'll see. We got to be careful with
Did you
that.
scale out?
Nah, I'm still in this, bro. I'm still in these longs.
Nice. Good luck.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Don't need luck when you got analysis. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I like this to continue though, bro.
And Bookmap.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah, and Bookmap, yo. That's crazy. Keep going, baby. I'm really considering taking profit here, but I mean, look how strong these 5 minute candles have been. Why would I do that? 20 seconds in this 5 minute. Really want to see, but look, sellers are trying to step in here. So we might pull back before we continue. I know, part of me is like, just take profits here. This is, if I cut up here, we're looking at a 5-to-1. But like that 5 minute, just the 5 minutes saying, why would we reverse here? 5 minute is clearly saying why. But we're gonna wait, because it still can. It still can. It does not need to look perfect for us. The market does not care. Huge pullback. Gotta remember, market wants to stop hunting people too. So I'm going to stay patient here. I'm going to get an idea of where 3-to-1 would be right here. So I'm going to draw a line right there just so I'm aware. Bring that back up. That was the 5-to-1. And again, I really did want to see us take this whole move back up. But how likely is that, guys, right? Some absorption coming through.
Are you using a trailing stop?
No. No, I just have a hard stop. My hard stop's still down here. Gotta respect the stop. Everything in between is just noise. Man, I was in a trade on crude oil. It was a 4.5-to-1. It hit 3-to-1. It hit 3.5-to-1, and then it reversed. So I ended up going from being up like 3.5 R to being down 1 R. So it's like, it's devastating. It's upsetting. But I listened to myself, and if it did play out, would it hit my take profit? It would have been a great trade. But I still only lost the 1 R on that trade. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 1 minute right now, guys, at all. How's ES looking? ES isn't horrible right now. We have a bit of a new 1 minute fair value gap right here. We'll see. We'll see. Just gotta wait. 3 minutes in this 5 minute. I'm perfectly fine with it coming all the way back down to my entry. No, I'm not. But we've been getting such range days, such crap lately, so I'm just going to stay patient. Look at this selling coming in. It's that equities weakness. Getting pretty heavy. Ooh, ooh, gross. Just stay patient. Bruh. Without buyers, we probably are just gonna come right back down to that entry. Look at that, man. Huge. Don't be greedy. See, I'm keep doing that lately. I'm like letting these 5-to-1s go. Oh, I could wait. I could get more profit out of it. Nah, if you're hitting a 4-to-1, a 5-to-1, take that. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. Take it. Because now look at this shit. Because now I can't exit here, because that'll throw me off. I can't add here, because that'll throw me off. Just gotta wait right now. I chose to wait to not exit anywhere but my take profit, so I can't do it on the pullback. I have to wait, because now if I exit and it pulls back again, then I'm just going to be really annoyed. We still got a minute left on this 5 minute. Ooh, gross. The 5 minutes, like, yeah, I know that. But again, if this 1 minute pops, that will lead this 5 minutes to have a long lower wick. But it's just not looking likely. We have to wait and see. That's why all we can do in the market is react. We do not control it. I do not control the market. You don't control the market. I don't control the market. It'd be cool. It'd be very cool if we controlled the market. We did just hit this 5 minute fair value gap right here. So it's like I could look for a billion reasons to stay in, and I could go find a billion reasons to stay in. Alright, we had that fair value gap right there, so it's like we just tapped that. But I'm just gonna wait. I'm really just gonna wait. I'm still in this. I have my stop loss still at the same place. I think it's still just dump. Because now we're coming off of a bearish 1 minute fair value gap, right? Fair value gaps print out everywhere, and that's what's sort of the problem with them, in my opinion. Because then it's like, oh, this is a bearish one, and then it's going to dump, and then it's going to go pop, and then it's going to... You can't be chasing every single one. You have to find the fair value gaps that line up with our zones or something, right? Because there's a good chance the ones that are just randomly created end up getting disrespected. A good chance. Does it happen every time? Absolutely not. But let's see. Let's see. Let's keep that there and let's see. It was just disrespected. And now everybody along with me is going, oh, let's go. We got it back. But we're just waiting right now. It was disrespected and then it came right back in. So that's, you got to be careful. I'm staying in them though. I'm dedicated to these right now. How's the 15 looking? Let's check those higher time frames again. 15, ooh, gross. I hate that 15. 30 minute. 30 minute looks good. 30 minute looks good. So we'll just wait. Because if the 30 minute's good and we get a nice move on the 30 minute, we could end up having an even better risk to reward. Because think, if we're about to trend on the 30 minute, we're holding for an hour because it's 2 30-minute candles, 3 30-minute candles for a trend on that higher time frame. So that might be a nice move. So I'm really just staying patient here. Still in these longs, believe it or not. It's crazy, man. We've been making higher lows still. And higher highs. I like this buying pressure, this curving looking price action on Bookmap. Dude, this market is funny, man. This market is funny, man. I'm gonna stay patient, guys. We're gonna stay patient here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Poetry, guys. Poetry. But now we're using that. This was an area of resistance. Then it was support. Now we're back below. It could be resistance again. That's a huge, huge level right there. Huge level. Look at that. Be so careful with that. Yep. Yeah, that's a big level, man. That's a biggie. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's see. That absorption at that level, too. Gonna wait. Really want to see if buyers could step back in. Minute 38 left on this 5 minute. Nice, okay. I've barely been using Bookmap. I'll use Bookmap when you guys hear me mention Bookmap. But other than that, I'm just looking at like the price action, the 1 minute, 5 minute. Alright, minute 15 left in this 5 minute. I do like the 1 minute so far. But we gotta see. Nope. I was gonna say we gotta see how this 1 minute closes, which 5 seconds is plenty of time for it to dump. Yeah, it's not good. Not good, not bad. I don't know, man. We'll wait. I'm just not a fan of that at all. That old that resistance right here starting to work out. Not ideal. Just wait and see. My stops are still at the same place. 40 seconds left. Don't go chasing any trades up here, because then where's your stop loss, right? My entry was all the way down here. So while it chops around, I'm just commentating. I'm just chilling. I'm waiting. And if it comes back down, then it comes back down. It stops me out. If it doesn't, then I got a banger of a trade today. And if you could do that and get 3 great trades a week at an average of a minimum 4-to-1 risk to reward, that's 12 R for the week. Some people get 1 R a day, right? Their risk is, they count it as an R. So if you could get 12 risk, right, 12 R a week, that would be huge. Because then if you lost a trade every day that week, you'd only lose 5 R. So your winning weeks would way surpass your losing days and your losing weeks. Yeah, I'm staying in these, man, but we'll see. I'm not a fan of it. I do feel like bears are going to want to take it back. I want to see where ES is at. ES has been trying to stay strong, but getting pretty weak too. If Nvidia could start rallying, that would help us. And it looks like it wants to try. It's above VWAP. If we get Nvidia above 1195, that'd be great. That's what I want for Nvidia. If that is the case, we probably will get a nice move today, guys. We're just staying patient right now, because without any type of confirmation or continuation or strength in the market, we're not going to get a bull move. We're just not. Hindsight should have took the 5-to-1, of course. Of course. But we can't trade off hindsight. We just got to be patient. I still liked that 30-minute time frame. Doesn't really look the same on ES though, so we're going to be a bit careful. We're just chopping right now between this resistance and this support. So maybe we squeeze and get a pop. That's what I'm waiting for. But sellers keep trying to step in, man. Sellers are not letting it go without a fight. We're drawn to this area. Reject. We're drawn to down here. Reject. It just looks a lot more weak than bullish right now, but we've still been creating higher highs, higher lows. But at some point, those lows have to be taken out. But at some point, the highs have to be taken out. We don't control the market, we just react. Still mainly just watching the 5 minute. 5 minute is my bit of bread and butter right there. I wouldn't be surprised if we did drop though, because we'd still have this 5 minute fair value gap down here. If we want to come hit it and sweep this 5 minute stops, right? We're going to stop hunt right there and then push back higher. But because I like the 30 minute, we got about 22 minutes left in that. So that's about 5 5-minute candles. The one we're on right now, and then the 4 following. So if I want to rally on the 30 minute, at least 3 of those candles are going to have to be strong. Keep trying, keep failing, keep trying. But then again, remember, we kept failing down here until we finally got a nice strong pop. So just staying patient. We got our Bookmap out. Look at the consolidation on Bookmap. Look at this range. We have some orders sitting at 19,084, which is way up here, right? There's a lot of liquidity that needs to be taken out up here because of that news event this morning. I'm really just staying patient. We keep trying to push higher. We keep failing. I said I wouldn't be surprised if we wanted to take out this low real quick and then reverse. But regardless, my stop's still way down there. Minute left in this 5 minute. Make or break on this 5 minute candle right now. Looks like it wants to break, but let's wait. I could cut it here for a 3-to-1 risk to reward. Lock in my profits. But again, I really wanted to see that strength on that 30 minute. I want to see if we could continue. I want to see if we could rally. Really make a banger of a trade today. Twenty seconds.
There's some strength on the 1 hour.
Nice. Somebody shot me a message. Yes, sir. Vito said awesome trade this morning. You know it, you know it. I'm still holding it. Crazy enough. Yeah, I'm gonna probably stay in these guys. I don't like this chop and consolidation in this 1 minute fair value gap, but like if I was going short, I put my stop loss right here and go short and probably target that fair value gap going lower. But I don't know, man. I liked those bulls. Everything in between is just chop. Gotta remember that. But sometimes the market gives us clues, weakness, strength, all that. Really want to see us above here, which we're not getting. Yep, there's that selling pressure. Again, I said I'd probably go short, stop up there, target that maybe 5 minute fair value gap, right? So we target right here. See, now look at the 5 minute chart though, right? Now, it wouldn't surprise me if we just sold off and we kept selling off on the 5 minute. Look how weak it looks. It could even be making a head and shoulders right there. But again, I'm reminding myself we're coming off of this area of support. We came off of this 1 minute fair value gap. We had that movement from the news this morning. We have liquidity that needs to be hit. I'm just really staying patient. We could chop around all day up here as long as I had my good entry down here, right? And again, this is also helping with a 30-minute analysis. Really need that 30 to continue. Because now look, if anything, I bought at the bottom of that 30 minutes, so if it wants to continue for a few candles, we might even be able to target high a day up here. 13-to-1 risk to reward. If the trade plays out, guys, we cannot force trades to play. We could just be patient and wait and take the trades, take our setups, do our analysis, do our due diligence. 40 seconds on this 1 minute, so it could wick right back down. I'd rather it didn't, but I feel like it will. Okay, not looking bad. I'd like this 1 minute to be strong for some continuation, because that would leave a lot of sellers trapped in this lower wick down here. And that might be the fake out before we have the breakout. I do like that for us longs, so I'm going to stay patient on this. Very good, very good. Now, too, look at this 5-minute, man. If this 5-minute wants to start pushing higher, leaving that long lower wick, we just grabbed all this liquidity. Now it's time to run. That makes me even more confident in this trade if we can surpass this level. For right now, we're just waiting still. If we surpass this level, we have strength, we have volume, and that 30-minute looks good, I'm going to be setting and forgetting this trade. I'm going to be having a ball, have a great day, just set my alert, set my sell limit, my stop limit, and that's it. That is it, guys. Look at those bulls that just took over on that 1 minute right there, right? And that 1 minute takeover helps the 5-minute bring us higher. So we're just waiting. Don't forget, guys, Bookmap, use code Bullish Bears to save 20% off of your first month of Bookmap. Apex Trader, I believe, is still having their 90% off sale as well. Check that out, code Bullish Bears. Plus 1 day to get funded, which is pretty dope. Always a fan of it when they do that, because then you could just get funded in a day. Go a little heavy, you know. I don't condone it. Alright, I want to see what buyers do at this point. Because remember, if I was going off that 30-minute time frame, where'd that 30 go? Oh, it was supposed to go right here. Oh, I love it when it lags. Guess we'll be looking at the 5 for now, because the 1 minute's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yo, Bookmap, I'ma really need you to get your shiznit together right here. Not Bookmap, TradingView. Whatever, that's fine. We'll make it work. There we go. There we go. Just wait and see. A lot of sellers sitting up here. This 19,050 level. That's right up here, though. So let's see. That's sellers are trying to hold us down. So if we break through that, we're going to be hitting their stops and we're going to be pushing higher. But we're still very weak. These buyers have failed these past few candles to bring us higher. I really need to fix this chart right here. Is this how I could fix it? It is how I could fix it. What a tech whiz. I hope it's not selling off while my charts are frozen. Oh. See, it's a strong level. Bookmap is holding that like crazy. But buyers keep stepping in too. So again, buyers have not yet said we're done. Buyers have not yet given up. I still really want to see that 30-minute chart though. There we go. For us to be bullish, I want us to close above there on the 30. So we have about 13 minutes left. This 5-minute candle and then 2 more 5-minute candles. So at this point in time, I want us to be up here somewhere. I like this. I like that structure right there. Oh, okay. Give me 1 sec. My dog's acting funny. Oh, there's that break. Are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? Yes, sir. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Careful though, because we still got 3 minutes on that 5 minutes. So that tells me that we've got either enough time to rally for a while, or we might chop around a little bit. Gotta be aware of that. Ooh, okay, alright. Damn, Bulls back at it again. 7 seconds in this 1 minute. Nice. Good push, guys. Good push. Oh, let's go. Dude, this market is funny today, guys. It's like, I got it. Nah, I don't got it. I got it. Nah, I don't got it. There's that 19050, right? Remember I mentioned that on Bookmap was very heavy. We had some absorption up there as well. Dude, if we could get a high day trade on this, that'd be insane. I mean, it looks like we will. It really looks like we will because of that 5 minute 5 minute and 30 minute confirmation. But we really got to keep going. We got to keep these bulls going. So guys, I'm gonna need you all to dump and just keep pumping the market. Keep pumping it. Let's go.
Everybody go buy SPCE.
Space? Wait, SPC? What space?
It's the Virgin Galactic
Yeah.
company.
Yeah. Why are you going to the
So-
moon?
They're halting their non-commercial flights now to focus on commercial stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a shareholder in the 80 cents right here. You know, I can live
Nice.
for a few years on
Nice, dude.
on waiting for that to fruition.
That's great. That is great. Come on, buyers. Let's take it away now. 10 seconds in this 1 minute. This 5 minute looks really nice. Look at these lower wicks telling me that sellers are trapped in the market if we continue higher. This is a strong 5 minute candle that we're about to close up here. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Really want to see us take out some levels, though. We still haven't broken anything strong enough to give me good confirmation, but I do still like that price action. Because now look at the 30 minute. We got 940 left in the 30. We got 2 5 minute candles left. I would really like us to break the wick. But I feel like now I'm just being a little greedy. But hey, we could get that. It's 2 5 minute candles, so we could get that. We could get that. Wouldn't be unheard of.
Hey Kevin, quick question for you. Can you hear my fan?
Yes.
You can? Alright,
Yeah,
let
just
me-
a little bit. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah, I've been
And only when
trying
you
to
talk.
I'm trying to play with the settings in here to see if there's like a noise cancellation thing that we can use.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, this market doesn't care about anybody's feelings, but that's why you watch the 5 minute, right? Because if we looked at the 1 minute, I would have stopped out. I would have been scared. If we look at the 5 minute, we're still strong. We're still holding. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Time to go plug my watch in. Yo, Apple Watches are awesome. I would definitely recommend everybody gets an Apple Watch. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, guys. Look at those buyers stepping back in. Alright, I am back and waiting still. Oh man, the Bears are making it look scary. I'm still waiting. I still got 7 minutes before I could consider closing this trade. So if it wants to come all the way back, which I doubt, then it can. We don't have any news coming out now, right? Check our news icon, our calendar. Today, I don't even know what time it is. 10:20. We got nothing coming out, which means we're waiting for bulls to continue. See that? If you were in another community, they would have chased that short. No, I'm just kidding. But that was pretty clean, right? See how we're able to stay calm through something like that? Whereas if you were just jumping into trades and you see a big red candle like that on the 1 minute and you're in a buy order and you're in longs, you're going to freak out. But look, we were patient. I understand the market structure. I understand the candlestick analysis. I understand my trade plan. And I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait. If the 30-minute doesn't give me the close that I'm looking for, then there is a good chance I'll look to exit somewhere up here. If the 30-minute does give me a good exit, like not a good exit, but a good close, then there's an even better chance that I'm just going to hold for the day. But right now, 1:13 left on this 5-minute, and about one more 5-minute candle in the 30-minute candle. So I'm really going to wait. I don't see any reason to jump out. I don't see any reason to jump in. What's the ES at? ES has been pushing higher. ES is right back to where that range started, right? ES has been a bit stronger. That's something that's interesting. A lot of times the other way around. YouTube, what's up? Hit that like and subscribe button. Nvidia's selling off. Not a fan of that. Or at least trying to. If Nvidia could fail this push lower and push back higher, we have 25 seconds left in that. That'd be ideal, right? I want to close somewhere up here on Nvidia. 14 seconds on this 5-minute on NASDAQ. Not a fan of it. And again, because of how weak these equities are looking. Look at Nvidia, look at Microsoft, look at Meta. Look at Amazon. Very weak. Apple's pushing higher. That's it. If Nvidia could push back higher, great. I just don't see it happening. And that's concerning, disappointing, is what it is, really. 'Cause again, we don't control the market. We just react. 30-minute. Still want it to close above here. 30C, 30 close. Yep, I'm telling you guys, I'm not liking this. Not liking this whatsoever. But again, I'm still looking at these lower wicks, and it's still telling me sellers are trapped. Very difficult trade to, you know, it's hard for a lot of people. It's hard to sit and just hold a trade and wait like this, right? A lot of people want to be in and out. Just see the profits, take the profits. But if you're looking for a big swing trade, if you're looking for not a swing trade, but like that day trade, well, like a good 7-1, 8-1, 10-1, a lot of times there's going to be chop in between. And if you want a good risk or reward like that, then you're going to have to deal with it. Because now we got 4 minutes left on this 5-minute. I need it to close above this 30-minute close for me to hold this. If it doesn't, I'm out of it. Will I be out of it instantly? Probably not. I'll probably wait for, let's see. I'll probably wait for us to push back one more time. Maybe. We'll see. But we gotta wait. We got 3:30 left in the 5-minute. So 1 minute's chopping it up. 1 minute's been looking more bearish than bullish because every time we get a strong bear move, but we have been pushing back higher. So we got 3:17. I'm waiting. We're just waiting. YouTube, you guys got any questions? Drop it in the comments. Discord, you guys got any questions or chart recommendations? Or let me know what you're trading even. Drop it in the main chat. So again, these bears look like they finally want to take it. We made some higher lows. We even had a bit of divergence. Not a fan of it at all right now on the NASDAQ. Let's do the 1 minute down here. Let's do the 5-minute up here. Yeah, I'm thinking this thing reverses. I just realized that divergence. Very unfortunate, guys. Still gonna wait. Still gotta wait. But, yeah, you see the divergence? So we have ES made some higher highs, while NQ made a lower high. That's divergence. So that's SMT smart money trading divergence. So still 2 minutes. I'm still going to be patient off my analysis. And again, if buyers want to step in, right, and we do want to close above that level, that's huge. I will hold this trade. I don't care about the divergence. Divergence can just signal or signify some type of shift in market structure, which is something we want to be aware of. We have a minute 30 left in this 5 minute, which gives me plenty of trust that if this 1 minute closes green and we get one more 1 minute push higher, that can be the continuation we're looking for. Finally. As if this wasn't. 5 seconds. Not looking bad. Not looking too good. Yeah, I hate that, dude. Definitely not a fan of that. $15 looks bearish. 30 looks bullish if we could close above that. I guess if we could close above the green on the 30. I'd realistically want this close right here, the 19.045. But the green level 2 would keep us above that previous 30-minute candle high. Or open, I should say. But it's not looking like it. $14 seconds. 10 seconds. Make or break. Make or break, market. Make or break. Shake and bake. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's like, it's not the worst. It's just not what I'm looking for. We'll see if we get one more break higher, then I'll exit. Could still rally. It doesn't have to close just the way I want it to, you know? The market does not care how I want it to close or where I want it to close. A lot of absorption going on. What the fuck? Nvidia, a bit of buying pressure. Apple, pretty weak. Yeah, I'm really going to stay patient on this still, guys. Where are we at? What are we at? What are we up on that? I mean, we're at the 3-to-1 risk to reward. If I cut it here, that's still a green trade, 3-to-1 risk to reward.
Just set a stop.
No. I have I have my hard stop. I could move my hard stop to break even, but
Trailing stop.
nah, trailing stop, you're gonna get chopped up every move.
Set your stop at the pullback where you're in profit, the bottom of the pullback where you're in profit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Kevin on this one.
It's cause you know, trail stops, they're tough. I mean, unless you're doing I feel like ES trail stops are a lot easier than NQ trail stops because ES does have tighter price action. NQ's too loose. I mean, you could have a 20-point trail stop and still get wicked out, and then it'll continue. It's crazy.
So switch
Yeah, I
to
feel like
the
that
ES.
happened to me all the time.
So switch to the ES. No, I like the NASDAQ. I'm doing
Seriously,
good.
though, I mean, bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Lock in your profit.
Yeah.
That's true.
But you could go
But you never know.
locking.
This might go up.
It's Friday. You don't want to go into Saturday with a losing trade.
That's true.
I'm on with you on that.
That's true.
Look
But
what
I
I
mean,
just posted there. I took my worst lucky trade this morning.
my
I
worst
thought we were
lucky
going to break
trade.
down, and we didn't. And I got a chance to get out with a profit. I got out, and I'm sitting on my hands. Like,
Nice.
I'm not gonna mess with
Pumpkin
it.
is pumpkin.
Sit on my hands. I mean, when you see your account going negative $1,000 and then you make $300 and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get out there. You're like, yeah, I'm done.
Yep.
Kevin, do you ever trade the afternoon session?
The only times I do, I don't do too well, so I try not to. Try to stay away from those.
Why is that? How do you think the afternoon is different?
You know, it's funny. I always said the same thing. I'm not quite sure. I do know, however, the liquidity and market reactions are not quite similar as the morning, right? The morning liquidity and the morning volume we have from 9:30 to 11 is 9 times out of 10 usually going to be a lot more significant than the volume we have from at lunchtime, right? When everybody's going to lunch, we're probably not going to have that strong a volume.
I did a study on the ES, went back and looked 90 days in the past, and the morning versus the afternoon, the morning session had about 20% more volume, but the afternoon session had about 20% more ATR, which I thought was really interesting.
That is interesting. You know what's fun? What I've noticed too with when it comes to trading in the morning versus the afternoon, a lot of times when we get a really choppy move in the morning from like 9:30 to 11, we end up getting a better power hour move, and it's sort of like a clue, like a signal, like, hey, you know, this morning was choppy. Come back around not come back around 3, come back around the afternoon. Come on, buyers. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Nasdaq giving me the hardest trade of my life this morning.
There you have it.
Not even though. It ain't even. We're just chilling. We're just talking through this whole thing. I know I want to take profit here because of the low risk, there we go. But why would I take profit now when I held this long? All the way up. Depending how we react to this pivot, I'll exit. Ten seconds. Give me one more push, baby. Because now the problem is we had this 5-minute open and it started to rally, which tells me we're probably going to pull back at some point in this 5 minutes. So I'd much rather get out towards the top of this 5 minute if it reverses than be caught up in it. Yeah, you see how we just took out this pivot right here too? And reversed, so I'm going to look to exit up there. Let's see. Yep, there's that pullback, just like I said on the 5 minute, because we didn't have that right out the gate. Pretty big, pretty big. What time is it? Now I can go for a walk around the block and price is still going to be on the same range. There we go, Nasdaq, prove me wrong. Prove those people telling me to sell Marziti. It's wrong. I'm just kidding, Marziti.
Everybody's got their own strategy.
That's right. That's damn straight. Damn straight. Because again, I could have went for that 5-1. I could have been happy with it. It got too greedy. Market could have reversed. I could have took a 4-1. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go, guys. Huge. I'm going to,
Yes, at a pivot point.
nice, nice, nice. Let's go. Huge. Big trades. I'd love this 19086 is 20 more points away. I do feel as if I should take profit up here, though. This was a great trade, guys. Ah, okay then.
We just hit the 200 on the 5 minutes, so.
Where are we looking right here? 7-1, 8-1 almost? Alright, I gotta lock in some profit up there. Give us one more rally, baby. That was crazy. Yeah. Dude, let's go. Oh man. Come on, 7-1, lock me in. We're back at that 5-1 R right there. Want 20 more points. Again, at the point where I'm getting greedy, not taking the 5-1, understanding that if I don't, then I'm running the risk that it will run against me again. The video was pretty strong. Amazon new high a day. Apple pretty strong. Microsoft pretty strong. I'm gonna stay in these. I'm gonna be patient. If I was getting out at every pullback, I'd be out down here 40 pullbacks ago. Everything in between is just noise. 50 seconds on the 5-minute. Really want to see this last 1-minute candle push us higher. That will help me confirm to lock in the 7-1 R. Nice, guys. Huge. Oh my goodness. "30 seconds. Some buying pressure again on that market pulse. Careful up here, 20 seconds. Damn, bro. I'm staying in these. I feel like I should exit. Just gonna be patient though. 10 seconds on this.
ES approaching prior day high.
Nice. Again, divergence though. NASDAQ is not at that previous day high right now, but still strong. Market's still strong. I like that, guys. Yo, let's go. Come on, give us that 7-1. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. No. Phil. No. It was right there. Wait. One more push. It's got it. It's got it. Boom. Guys. Fantastic trade today. Holy cow. Yeah, baby.
Good job.
Yes, sir. That was crazy. Jeremy said it best. Yeah, baby. That was how many NASDAQ points? Risks or reward, almost 8-1 on that. Whew. An 83-point gain, 10-point risk. That's crazy, guys. That's nuts, man. That was a great trade. And this could continue, as crazy as that is. Again, I said I could even potentially target that new high a day on NASDAQ, bring it 13-1. That was beautiful, man. That was needed. That was a great Friday trade. Definitely going to catch this replay on this. I want to see how you trade an FP and have something cool going on in Bookmap. Yeah, for sure. So real quick before I wrap it up for you guys, I'll do a quick trade review. So let's see. So the first thing I noticed was off the 5-minute, and obviously we had non-farm payroll, so that gave us this crazy move lower. And something I remembered this morning that I mentioned a few times this morning was every time we have this big move from NFP, we end up rallying usually all the way back. And that's sort of the trade I was looking for. Now, this was a 30-minute demand zone right here that we did end up breaking because of that NFP. But because we still broke it on the same day, which is today, I was using it as an area of interest. So once I had my area of interest in place and I saw it start to push back above it, I looked for a fair value gap within it. And there were two fair value gaps. There was a 5-minute right here, which I'll mark that as yellow. And then we had a 1-minute, which sort of served as a better entry. We had the 1-minute right here, which was created around 9:04. We had a 1-minute fair value gap. So once we entered the fair value gap right here, I did not enter the trade. I entered the trade on the second entry right here, and I got in some long positions at the start of the 1-minute fair value gap, which is right there. And at first, I kept my stop loss at the bottom of the fair value gap. And again, this is because it was in my area of interest, which is a demand zone right now. Look at the buyers keep going, guys. That's huge. What a great trade. Great day. Ooh, look at Apple, Microsoft, Meta. This is why, guys. That's why we got to keep our equities close, too. Anyways, had my 1 minute entry. I had my target was that the liquidity, the retracement right back to where price was when we made that crazy volatile move from news. And I was able to lock in on that, right? I was able to really take some nice gains on that. And I wasn't chopped out over here, right? A lot of people, you get nervous when the market chops around. It's true, because why? Because a lot of times we associate choppiness with weakness, but we have to acknowledge, where is this choppiness? If the choppiness is in the middle of nowhere, where there's no area of support or resistance to push us down, and when I say support and resistance, I mean fair value gap, breaker block, order block, supply demand. If we're just sort of chopping in the middle of nowhere and you're already in your trade, then that's all that is. That's just noise. The market is trying to trick you out of your trade. Just ignore it. You have two options. Once you enter a trade, you have two options for exiting. It either hits your take profit or it hits your stop loss. And like I mentioned earlier, I was in a crude oil short yesterday, and it went as far as hitting 3.5 to 1 risk to reward. Now my target was 4.5, so it was still about 1 R away. Now I saw the weakness and I said, okay, well it's a little weak, and it was sort of at a 1 minute fair value gap too. Should have took into hindsight, yeah, okay. But I didn't exit there. I said to myself, okay, listen, I'm either gonna make, let's see, 4.5 to 1. I'm either gonna make 900 on this, or I'm gonna lose, what is that then, like 150, 200, because I already had my preset. I'm losing this if I'm right. I'm making this if I'm losing this if I'm wrong. I'm making this if I'm right. Oh my goodness, guys, look at these bulls. That's crazy, dude. And again, this was all help also to the 5 minute candles too, right? We were making higher lows, all these lower wicks telling us bears were failing. Really quite a beautiful trade today. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Check out our recent videos. Discord, you guys got any questions before I wrap it up? Really glad we were able to take that trade. That was awesome. 83 points on the NASDAQ. That was crazy. Nice flying with, yes sir. Yes sir. Moonshift, are you in? You're still in longs, or you got out?
I'm out of here, Kevin. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yo,
Thank you.
peace
Take
out,
care.
Ricardo. Ricardo, you still green on the day?
Yes, sir. Green on the week, my friend.
Yes, sir. Love it, bro. Love it. Good stuff, man. Congratulations.
Take care. I'll see you next week.
Take care. I'll see you next
Thank you.
week, dude. Yeah, it's something, man. Beautiful. Grab a screenshot for y'all. Feel like we all took that trade together, guys. Green as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good job. Great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nicole Green, awesome. JPJ, are you green? K-Man, how about you? Welcome again to the community. Awesome. Melcat Green on the day. Great. How you guys looking today? How you guys looking today? Let me know. And if you want, let me know what you feel like you did wrong or what you could do right. Or tell me what you did right. You know, we have to, when we journal our trades, we have to do both. What did we do right so we could keep doing it? What do we do wrong so we don't keep doing it?
Yeah. Hey, Kev. So how did you know? How did you know it was going to go up other than the fact that it would rebound?
I'm just that good. No, I'm just kidding. That's a ridiculous response. Well, I was looking at the price action, the market structure, and again, the market left a lot of liquidity in this area right here. And a lot of times what happens when we have a move like that due to news is the market really does draw towards liquidity like that. I'm sure you've heard of the term draw on liquidity. That is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for just like a fair value gap. It creates an imbalance in the market. Buy side inefficiency, sell side inefficiency. All these things we look for because the market reacts like magnets to those. So my target was right here because this is where we sort of got the drop. My second target really would have been this high a day up here. If we didn't have the divergence on ES, I'd probably still look for that. But I'm not complaining with the 7-1. That was a good one. And yeah, that too is why I had my target, right? So I don't have any supply zones up here. When we're looking for trades, we look for our targets, right? Now, if I'm in from a long position, I'll look for a few things. I'll look for supply. I'll look for a fair value gap. I'll look for some type of key level. It's a key psychological level, maybe. And then same if I go long on a trade, go short on a trade, right? I'm looking for either demand, fair value gap, a key level, usually on higher time frames, depending on the trade itself. Because what we're doing is we're playing the range, right? When the market moves, oh my goodness, that's crazy. Wow, it ranges. And we play that range. If it's ranging 80% of the time, if we could get good at trading the range, we're going to be quote unquote good at trading 80% of the time. I can't believe this thing's still running. Oh, there's that whipsaw I was thinking of. Yep, now we're gonna keep going. It's a process, and we look for extra confirmation, and we look for extra points of entry, reasons to enter, and reasons to target. Once you have these few things down, it sounds like a lot, and quite honestly it is a lot, because you have to understand risk management, you have to know all these different tools and aspects and really get a feel for the market. And it's at some point it almost becomes like a second language. Like you're like fluent in speaking the chart, right? You're fluent in listening to the chart. What I like to think of is like, you know how in the movies they're trying to crack a vault and they use like a stethoscope and they like listen for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You think of it like that with the market. We're listening to the market. The market
Yeah.
has not a heartbeat, but it has a voice in a sense. It has higher lows,
Yeah.
it has higher highs, it has our areas. And we just gotta wait and take advantage of them. Everything else in between is just noise.
Yeah. I mean, it is somewhat organic in the sense that we're all organic beings putting in, changing price action.
That's right. That's absolutely right. And we have to think of also, like if I was trading a fair value gap and it didn't work out, we have to think, well, how many people were looking at that fair value gap? Or did that fair value gap have extra confirmation? Like this one right here, right? This is a big fair value gap, and somebody could have been going, a new trader who doesn't understand any type of market structure except for fair value gaps is going to try to go short here, and they'll feel successful, and then it'll come back in here, they'll go short, and then they'll stop out, and then they'll go short again once it fails out, and then they'll chop around. Meanwhile, once we start really breaking down the price action and understanding that this fair value gap provides almost zero substance as a fair value gap, as an area to short. And the reason for that is there's no breaker block on the other side of it giving a confirmation. There's no key level over here as well giving us some sort of confirmation. It's just a huge gap in the market. And if fair value gaps only work, let's say 70-80% of the time, then that 20 to 30% of the time is probably going to be when they're by themselves. And the 80% of the time it does work, then it's probably going to be working with a zone attached to it, with a key level with it. And that's really how we sort out the crappy trades from the better trades.
Yeah, thanks for that explanation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys got any other questions? Let me know. Other than that, have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Really a great trading day today. YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Check out that replay. We caught about 83 points on that move on the NASDAQ. A nice 7-1, almost 8-1 risk to reward. Another great way to end the week. All right, take care. Happy trading, everyone. Have a good weekend.